McCoy. Coming home. Yep. Whereabouts? All right, what time is it? Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll get Kim to pick me up. Yeah, all right, see you there. Time to go to work.
No.
Come on.
Can you have a shower this morning, please?
Yeah.
So what time did you find the body?
About 5 o'clock.
And what were you doing in this area at 5 o'clock this morning?
Just going for the morning jog.
Right.
There you go.
I'll get those notes to you later.
Okay, who found her?
A guy over here, he was jogging at 5 o'clock this morning.
This one here?
Yeah.
Right, just going to piss down a minute. Where's crime scene?
Is it a shooting in Ermington?
You still got that camera in your car?
No.
All right, look, we're going to pick the stuff up.
Has anyone spoken to the kids? No.
Is that her son?
It is, yes.
And no one's dealt with him yet?
No.
You
I'll
go and
do
do
it.
that, will you? Okay, you got a stringer? Come here. Yep. All right, you do me a favour, all right? You keep your mouth shut about this. I want a picture of all those footprints there, just those two there.
Okay.
Don't tread on any of this stuff here, all right? Get a picture all around this area here. Can you do that? Yep. Okay, Constable, come here, please, quick.
Yep.
Right, I want all this stuff picked up here. The bag, all this stuff around here, especially those little bits of papers I want to put in a bag. Put in the bags, label it, make sure you got everything. Okay, make a plan of where every item comes from. Let's make it quick, it's going to piss down. Is there anyone you'd like us to get to identify that?
I'll do it. I want to see her.
Okay, you guys.
I'm really sorry, Daisy.
Can I touch her?
No, sorry, mate, you can't do that. Can you tell me her full name?
Anya Marie. Anya Marie could pay a check.
Right. Did you see or hear anything here last night? No. Come on. How old are you?
17.
Have you got any other family members in contact?
No.
Nobody at all?
Just an uncle in Adelaide, but he don't bother. He couldn't care less.
Okay, let's get in out of the rain.
I'm moving out.
Is that her?
Mariella? No, she wouldn't call here.
Is this what you want, Rob?
Yes, it is. It's what I want.
Is anyone going to answer the phone? What's going on?
Tell her. Tell her.
Don't worry. I think I get it.
Look, I haven't done this without a lot of thought.
Oh, what? Like a full 5 minutes, I suppose.
Right. Look, do you have to be flippant?
If I can't beg and I can't plead with you, Rob, and I can't, then being flippant's pretty much all I've got left, isn't it? But I tell you what, I don't feel very flippant. I feel very angry and very, very sad.
Well, you can answer it. It's work. It doesn't work always come first.
Oh, good shot, Rob. Yeah, really good. Nice, slow.
Well,
easy,
it's a lot
yeah.
of what happened. First there was the drinking, and then work took its place.
So it's my fault. This is my fault. It's my fault again? Don't you take responsibility for anything? I mean, is it always...
Hello? Yeah, she's here.
Hello. Bill. Yeah, no, I understand. I do. It's just, it's really not a good time right now. Yeah, I will. Okay.
Oh, there'll be a few other things later on.
Well, like data separation, divorce, sort of thing, yeah? Or don't you want to go that far? I mean, I suppose you want to keep your options open.
Maxine, please.
Why don't you just go, Rob? Just take your stuff and just go. Just go.
Let's make it quick. Come on.
Hey, Lisa, I'm going to send you down to the crisis centre with this constable.
We bagged all the evidence. That could be the murder weapon.
Bagged it already.
We had to bag everything because it started raining.
You've ruined the crime scene. Gonna press on that, Bill.
Hi, Bill. What have you got?
Right, I got a couple of bags of bits of paper here. Now, the guy could have ripped it out of a handbag, you know, tore it up, I don't know. They're a bit damp, but can you see if you can get some fingerprints from it?
See what I can do. Uncle Summer's just going to take care of you. Good girl.
Excuse me, this is a temporary membership card from the local RSL. Can only make out a few of the numbers, the rest have been taken off. No, it's just a form.
I'll see what I can do.
Found the bag. It's still got the person. It's got credit card. It's got $40 on it.
Right, so it's not the forensic team. Okay, can I help you?
Sergeant Cook. Yep. Constable Hawley. Homicide. I'll get those notes for you. Told you needed some assistance.
No, we're pretty right. Got everything under control. Got fingerprints going here, got forensic, and we're about to take the body away.
You're aware the regional commander gives you 48 hours to make an arrest?
Yep, that's right.
After that, the case gets turned over to homicide.
Yeah, I got all that.
Son of the deceased?
Yeah, that's it.
Taking him in for questioning?
Well, I don't know yet.
Used to working with officers who share information.
That's right.
Cheers.
What's that from?
She's got a poker up her ass.
She's got a what?
She's got a poker up her ass.
Don't you think you better go?
Oh. Yeah, that's all right. I'll call Bill later.
Why? Why not just go?
What if you took the day off school? You could come to the crisis centre and I've got 2 kids to see, but we could spend some time together. You know?
Whatever.
Say it. Just say it.
Don't you care? You didn't even try to stop him!
So what should I have done? What should I... No, tell me what I should have done. Should I have gone and dragged him back, put him under detention or something?
Maybe.
Had him arrested?
I don't know. Just forget it.
You know, Simone, I'm screaming and I'm crying in here. I am being ripped apart.
Sorry.
At least he didn't take everything.
Yeah, look, she was here. Had to page her, what, twice for phone calls?
Oh, yeah? And do you know who rang him?
No, it was a male voice.
Male voice? Did he say a name or anything?
No, but he was, what, kind of young, and gee, they were in a bit of an argument, I suppose.
Were they? You didn't hear anything about the argument?
No, but she was upset when she hung up.
Was Mrs. Paycheck a permanent member here? I mean,
Yeah.
she's a regular, is she?
Yeah.
Is there any reason why she might have a temporary membership card?
Oh, not unless she left a badge at home.
Did you notice Mrs. Paycheck actually talking to anybody specifically last night? Any of the blokes here?
Yeah, she was talking to a group of blokes earlier in the bar. But gee, we were pretty busy last night and, you know, I wasn't in the bar much.
Does she often come in here looking for blokes or anything?
What,
you know?
looking for love?
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe one-night stands or something.
Look, I wouldn't know.
Did
Couldn't
she
say.
leave with anyone?
Look, I couldn't tell you because I went home about 10. Maybe she talked to Greg the doorman. Look, he was here all night.
Is there anybody else here we might be able to talk to?
Yeah, try old Lucy Clark. She's always flogging the poker machines over there late at night.
Okay.
Thanks, Ted. Good on you.
This is the full list of the temporary members, isn't it?
Yeah.
Must be about 200 people here.
Oh, well, yeah.
Ben, I'm old enough to have a few people I love die. So I have a fair idea of what you're going through.
We don't need you to feel sorry for us.
I'm not feeling sorry for you. I just want to help you.
I didn't ask for your help.
Well, is there anyone we can call for you? One of your mother's friends, maybe?
She didn't have any friends.
What about relatives? Detective Devlin said something about an uncle in Adelaide. Maybe we could call him.
We hardly know him.
The police will be contacting him. They'll be telling him what's happened to you. He might want to help you.
And why would he? He's never had anything to do with this before.
Well, things are different now, you know. You don't have anyone to care for you.
I'm 17, I can care for myself.
What about Lisa?
I can take care of Lisa.
Oh, morning, Simone. Wagging, striping, or just got a day off today?
Dad left home this morning.
Did he? Or where'd your father go this time?
Left as in not coming back? For good.
Morning, Max.
Morning, Jez. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go. But listen, I'm a bit worried about these kids. Can you keep an eye on them until Beth Atkins from Community Services comes over?
They're not going to let them stay together, you know that, yeah?
Well, look, I'll do the best I can, but I've got to go out with Simone.
Okay.
And I don't know how long I'm gonna be. Great, let's go.
Beth Atkins, Community Services.
Hi.
There, Maxie. Bye. Okay, I'll be 10 minutes. So, come straight through.
Mum always said that if anything had happened to her, that I was to look after Lisa.
Yeah, but what Mrs. Atkins wants you to understand, Ben, is that Lisa is a minor. And in fact, so are you. But while they don't have jurisdiction over you, they have a responsibility to her.
Yeah, but Lisa is all I've got. I'm all Lisa's got.
It's the law, Bet. It's a matter of procedure. Lisa must go before a magistrate of the Children's Court within 72 hours of your mother's death.
We need a responsible adult to have custody, and when there isn't an adult there, Community Services steps in and takes over that role. Simone? Simone, I won't be much longer, I promise.
Take your time.
I don't want to take my time. I want to be with you.
It's the hard part, isn't it?
Look, I'll be 20 minutes maximum, okay? Simone, okay?
Whatever.
Okay, I'll be back.
So I've got one guy who says he heard a man and a woman arguing shortly after midnight, but says it wasn't close, and then they moved away.
Any information on the family?
Well, it seems like they pretty much stuck to themselves. They had nothing to do with the neighbours. The old woman next door did say that she often heard Ben arguing with his mother.
Say how many times or anything?
How'd the questioning go with the son?
Oh, pretty good.
Admitted to having the murder weapon in his possession?
No, not yet. No, haven't done any of that.
Crime scene told me there was no tie lever in the boot of the vehicle at site.
No, that's right. The boot lid was open, but there's no proof that the son actually took the lever out.
But it was his car.
Oh, yeah, it was his car. No one's disputing that.
You know the boy's got form. We're aware of that. Sure you are.
She said you interfered with the evidence?
Look, it started to rain. The crime scene was nowhere to be seen, you know.
Look, homicide can
I
be
had
hard
to
enough
do
to
the-
deal with. I don't need you making it any harder.
I don't know.
Might be worth just giving them a case.
Oh, come on. What about my 48 hours?
Come on, you didn't even run a CNI check on
No,
the
because
boy.
I've been out all morning.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
not an
I've done it when I got
excuse.
back. That's not an excuse, but it's a fact.
Do you think there might be something else getting in the way here?
No, what?
You and Kim?
Come on, Virginia. It's my private life. It's got nothing to do with work.
Yeah,
I keep it all separate.
But if you do find yourself putting Kim ahead of the job,
Yeah. won't happen. You know, it just won't happen that separate. Look, I'd really want my 48 hours back. Can you get on a homicide? You know, get them off my back.
Cook's right. The kid's got form. He stole the car 3 years ago. It's not murder, I know, but still.
How does Virginia know about us?
She asked me, so I told her. Sorry.
No, she caught me off guard. So what else you found out?
Forensic have got the first 3 numbers from the card, not a complete sequence yet, and no prints so far from Samira. There are no prints on the murder weapon and none on the boot of the car. And those bits of paper are going to take a couple of days to come through.
Did you remind her how long we've got?
Yes, I did, but usual story, backlog of work, and she said she'd be as quick as she could. Just for you.
Right, we better talk to the son.
Okay.
Is that for me?
Oh, yeah, do the numbers.
As soon as possible.
Thanks, I
Hey, why
appreciate
can't
it.
I get legal custody?
Well, you could apply to the courts if you wanted to. But at 17, it'll be hard. First thing you're going to have to do is show you can support Lisa.
Well, I can show that. Mum had money saved away for us, and she's almost paid off the flat.
What about your life, Ben? Lisa's 10. Custody is a long-term commitment, a huge responsibility.
Yeah, I know that. Look, I'm willing to take the responsibility.
There's not much in the way of precedents.
Precedents.
And I need to talk to the uncle, too.
Look, I already
Don't
told
worry.
you.
I'll do my best.
I already told you my uncle doesn't care about us.
Ben, look, I'm there for you, and I really am helping. I'll be there. Just bear with me, okay? Jerry, you really think it's going to help these kids if we get that woman's back up? It's not. And where's Simone?
She's gone back to school, said to say that it'd better she left now and you'd know what she meant.
God, okay. She could be right. She could be right. Bill,
I need to speak to Ben Paycheck.
what do you mean question him? As in a suspect?
Yeah, well, yeah, just ask him a few questions.
Why do you think he murdered his mother?
No, it's just police procedure.
Well, I've accepted Ben and Lisa into my care, the centre for the next few days. And I'll also be supporting his application for custody of Lisa, so if he is likely to be charged with murder, I need to know.
You'll be the first to know. Someone rang your mum at the club last night. She was overheard arguing. Do you know who it might have been that rang her?
No, I don't.
Your mum got a boyfriend?
You already asked me this question before. No, she doesn't.
She ever taken men friends home?
No, I don't know. Sometimes.
Sometimes? Have they ever stayed the night?
Sometimes.
Well, I'm just asking. You know, everyone's entitled to a private life, including your mother. That's all right. There's no problem there.
Sure.
Have you ever argued with your mum?
Yeah.
One of your neighbours says that she's heard you argue a number of times with your mother.
Well, that neighbour just so happens to be a sticky-nosed bitch.
Oh, so you know the neighbour I'm talking about?
Of course I do. She's always got something to say.
Well, she also said that she saw you push your mother. Did you?
Well, I pushed her once in a little argument we may have had.
If something happened between you and your mother, you'd tell us, wouldn't you?
I don't know what could have happened, and I don't know who could have killed her.
OK, all right. We'll leave that. I'll just ask you another question. Have you ever been in trouble with the police before?
No.
Well, you don't remember stealing a car 3 years ago with a bunch of mates?
It was a stupid mistake 3 years ago.
Which, your mother? Or stealing a car 3 years ago?
You cops are all the same.
Was it you who phoned the club last night to talk to your mother?
No.
Now, you would tell us, wouldn't you?
I would.
OK, we need to take some fingerprints.
What for?
Because we'd like to eliminate any of your fingerprints found at the murder site.
Well, I still can't get hold of the security manager from the RSL, but I found out he has a brother in highway patrol. They just picked up a couple of pair of shoes that were around the same size as the prints in the blood, so forensics going to check that out. I also spoke to Lucy, who was at the club on the pokies all night, and she's happy to come down and talk to you, so she's on her way.
What did you forget something?
No. Simone. She's just turned up in tears.
Where?
At Mariella's. And Simone has, she's asked me to tell you something. God, you're gonna hate this. She wants to come and live with us.
It's okay. You know, she's just pissed off because I kept her waiting, but it's okay because I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
I know, I said that to her.
What did she say?
She's convinced me, Max, that she's serious.
Oh, Rob, come on, don't.
Look, she's old enough to make a choice if she wants to.
Really?
I warned you, Max. Max, I warned you not to make it hard for her.
I walked out on who?
I know, but I didn't plan this part of it.
Then send her home. Send her back to me.
She asked me to tell you.
Okay.
That woman from community service rang?
Yeah.
Said she's got good and bad news. I think it's pretty bad. The uncle in Adelaide said he'll take Lisa, but he won't take Ben. How do they know he's not going to be some sort of pedophile who's going to cut her up and bury her in the backyard?
Well, you know, they've got the legal right to decide that sort of stuff, Jez. We don't.
Oh, certainly the legal right to, you know, stuff people's lives up. Can't we get some sort of interim custody or...
No magistrate would give it to you.
Surely they'd give it to you.
Jerry, it'd be great if we could take everyone that came into the centre under our care. It'd be wonderful. But the reality is the law gives community services a big say in the lives of the people that come to us. Now, if you can't deal with that reality, maybe you should be working somewhere else, yeah?
Sorry?
It's neither a question nor a statement of fact. Work it out for yourself.
Do you want to explain that? Get a new job?
Just give me 5 for her, okay? Just give me 5 with her. Just wait a minute.
She has got to come to terms with her attitude towards community services.
Yeah, well.
It is now getting in the way.
And I agree, okay? I agree with you. Ben is being considered as a suspect.
Oh, no. As far as the kids are concerned, I'm on Jerry's side. But, you know, just because Ben is a suspect doesn't mean he did it, Vince.
Yeah, sure, Max. But in a situation like this, a magistrate's going to err on the side of caution.
Oh. Right, you're talking about the uncle in Adelaide, aren't you?
I am.
Well, you know, I really don't think they should be separated, Vince.
What are the choices? Seriously, Maxine,
Well-
what are the choices? You know, without knowing that Ben is innocent or not, I would do exactly the same. I would.
Check the boy's alibi, have you?
No, we're following up some other leads at the moment.
So?
So I said we're following up some other leads.
I'll make you a deal. You hand over your investigation to me now, and I won't make your life difficult.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You come back in 18 hours, and then I'll tell you my answer.
Run, baby, run. You could see them because they're at a table just near the pokers. And I've noticed them when I wasn't too busy doing other things. And these men were shocking, though.
Why?
They were all like dogs on heat. Swear to God.
And, I mean, Mrs. Paycheck wasn't encouraging them.
Yes and no. I don't think she was that interested in them. All she wanted was a couple of drinks and a couple of laughs. Yeah. Take her mind off her own problems, you know.
Yeah, what sort of problems?
Oh, she was on about her kids. She's a single mum, you see, and her 17-year-old son's been running about wild.
Has it? What's like what?
Oh, I don't know. She didn't explain exactly, just said she was worried about him.
You didn't see her leave with any of the men?
Oh, they all sort of left just before closing time.
But all of them together? Right?
Yeah, all together. But I had just rung up 3 zebras, so I kept on playing for another 5 minutes. I thought, if she wants a lift, she'll wait. Yeah. When I got outside, she was gone.
Right, so there's no sign of her at all?
No, no sign in the world.
Do you know how many people might have been left in the club at closing time?
Oh, well, I think about 50 or 60, something like that.
That many, Lee?
So if you've got to question them all, you've your work cut out, my boy.
Do you know this woman?
I might have seen her. I'm not sure. You say she was brutally killed?
Yeah, last night. Says in the register that you took out temporary membership at the RSL last night.
That's right. I'm just here on a convention.
Right. What time did you get home?
Around 11, I think.
Can anyone back that up?
I don't know. The receptionist at the motel, maybe.
Okay, thanks. You can go.
This is feeling like a huge waste of time, Bill. Maybe Cook's right, Ben did it.
Yeah, well, maybe she's not right, and maybe Ben didn't do it. Bring the next one in.
Yeah, I saw her. She was dressed like she was up for it.
How was that? You must have taken a pretty good look.
I did, but I lost interest. Found myself some better material.
All right, what time did you leave the club?
About midnight.
Did you leave with this better material?
Yeah, I took her home.
And can she vouch for you?
After last night, I can guarantee it.
Look, I talked to her for a little while. Maybe it was later, I'm not sure of the exact time, but the doorman can vouch for me. I left at about 11:30.
All right, okay.
I didn't do it, all right? Yeah, okay. I served my time. It was fraud, not murder.
Yeah, all right, you can go.
Bill, we are never going to get through this list in the time that we've got.
Get the next one in.
Who's next?
Do you know what his brother's Christian name is? No? No, all right, okay. All right, well, can you tell him the minute he gets in to call me? Thanks, all right.
You planning to work all night?
If I have to, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, all right. You okay?
Well, I kind of feel like you got the shits with me or you're avoiding me or something. Bill, are you embarrassed that Virginia knows about us?
No, look, I'm a very private person, all right? I just like to keep my private life out there, my work life in here. I mean, I explained that to her.
Well, Virginia asked me and I couldn't see any reason to lie. Bill, if this is about something else, let's just leave it, huh?
Why, is that what you want?
No, it's not. Is that what you want?
No, of course it's not.
Okay. I'm really tired. I think I might go home.
Just hang around about 10 minutes. Yeah, listen, I'm after one of your highway patrolmen. I mean, I've got a surname here. Yeah?
Simone? Hi.
Oh, I thought you'd be asleep.
Oh, what, you thought I would be, or you just hoped I would be?
I just hoped you would be. Look, I can't take much more tonight, Mum.
Neither can I.
Then let's talk about it another time.
Simone, today, I had this situation. These two kids woke up and their mother, who's a single mother, was beaten to death, you know. They're so desperate to stay together, but the whole world is trying to tear them apart. And I really wanted to see you, but I couldn't walk out on that, you know?
I can understand that. It's just that something will happen tomorrow, won't it? And the day after that, and the day after that.
No, not necessarily.
Mum, I don't want to argue.
Okay, sorry. Just go to bed.
I need to get some stuff sorted out. Some things to take with me.
Okay.
Might take me a day or so.
Sure.
Dad says he can collect my stuff when I want.
Okay. You know, I really didn't think that you'd want to live with Mariella.
I don't know her. Just want to live with my dad.
Okay. Go on, go to bed.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna drink. It's all right. It's lime juice.
What was your dream about?
A man
What'd this man look like?
had a scary white face.
It's just a bad dream, Lise. Just a bad dream. It's all right. Vince, did you see any men around here?
No, not at all. Haven't seen anyone for hours, Lisa.
No one. It's okay. Yeah, I know. He look, sit up with me. I want Mum too, sweetie. You're just gonna have to make do with me, all right? I'm always here for you, Mouse. You know that. I just gotta be strong. Okay? You get back to sleep, all right?
Lisa's paycheck was struck from behind by a heavy object, occasioning fracture of the skull sufficient on its own to cause death. Her other injuries were consistent with repeated blows by a heavy object. Her blood matched the faint traces on the tyre lever found at the site, and the only identifiable fingerprints are Ben's.
Yeah, well, Liz, his car after all, isn't it?
Any news from your good friend Samir?
No, absolutely nothing.
Devlin.
What do you got?
That was the RSL manager. He's now realised whose voice it was on the phone the other day, sounding aggressive and depressed. Ben's. That's happened once before.
Okay.
I don't understand what you've got to lose. I mean, if he's guilty, he's going to go to jail and the custody case will be dropped. If he's innocent, it's just going to be too late.
Okay, look, I'll tell you. I'll lodge an application for interim custody with the Children's Court, okay? And I'll try and get them to fast-track a hearing. You all right, Maxine? Look, I know about Rob. Simone told me. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, thanks, Vince.
What are you doing here?
It's a very pleasant welcome.
Yeah, well, you know, cops aren't good for business around here.
What, have I got a sorrow on my head or something, haven't I?
It's just my clients can smell you, that's all, Bill.
Okay, I need to speak to Ben Paycheck.
What for?
Well, we're doing a police investigation.
All right, well, I'm his lawyer.
You're his lawyer,
Yeah, I'll bring him up.
Okay, good.
I'll lodge that application, okay?
I want you to be straight with me, Ben. It was you who found your mother at the club, wasn't it? Why?
Well, I had band practice at 10 and the guys get really pissed off when I don't turn up. And I just wanted her to come home.
Why'd you want her to come home?
Well, I can't leave Lisa there by herself.
Why did you lie to us?
I don't know.
Oh, Ben, you must have had a reason.
Well, I felt bad about what I said.
You felt bad because you were angry with her?
Well, here's what I reckon happened. You phoned your mother at the club because you wanted to come home to look after your little sister.
But she didn't want to, so you started arguing with her. You waited for her downstairs to
Come home. When she got home, you started arguing with her again.
No, I did.
Everything got out of control. You hit her.
No, I didn't hit her. I didn't even see her before she came home. I didn't even see her. I was waiting for her. I put Lisa to bed.
Ben, if what I've just said is the way it happened, then you've got to tell me yourself.
It's not the way it happened. Look, I don't know where you got this from. I didn't kill her, all right?
You done, Bill? Yeah. Come on, Ben.
I was 14 at the time, and that is a long time in a kid's life.
It's still on the record. But, however, the uncle's very happy to let them stay nearby and have access to these, and he's only even going to organise accommodation.
Yes,
we see it as the best solution.
Well, the kids
Maxine,
don't.
it's better than foster care.
The kids don't like their uncle. They don't want to go there. They don't know him.
Well, maybe you can persuade them.
Why? Because you'll enforce it if I don't?
Well, we'll certainly support the uncle's application for custody.
Well, you do realise that Ben will be in court tomorrow and he will be seeking interim custody for himself.
Well, he can try.
He can try? Well, what does that mean? You're going to oppose it? Is that what that means?
It's up to the magistrate. But Ben's age, the fact that he's got a record, the fact that he's a young male, well, Ben and his lawyer are going to have to convince a lot of people.
Detective McCoy?
Yeah.
Chris Pollard, Highway Patrol.
Oh, right. What do you got for me?
My brother's the security manager at the RSL.
Yeah.
He says he's willing to talk to you, but he's very busy. He says you'll have to go to him.
Is that what he says, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you go back and you tell your brother, if he's not in here within the next hour, his brother will be back on a bike, and I mean a push bike.
I'll have him here in 15.
Sometimes she comes in with friends, sometimes she just sort of meets people there. Like on this night that you're talking about, she was there with 4 different blokes.
Did she leave with these 4 blokes or anything?
Well, she must have done, because when I was closing up, they were still out in the car park.
Right.
I told him to go home, night was over. She walked off with one of them. I guess he was just walking her home.
She walked off with one of them, did she? Can you describe what he looked like?
No, I can't describe the one of
So
them.
you've never seen him before?
Don't know what he looked like. I didn't really take that much notice. He wasn't one of the regulars.
OK, so what would you call him? He'd be a temporary sort of member, would he?
Yeah.
So he'd be a temporary member?
Yeah.
Why do the police keep wanting to talk to Ben?
Well, because they want to find out what happened to your mum.
Ben didn't kill her. He was asleep when it happened.
How do you know that, Lise? Like, did you see something?
I'm scared.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I don't blame you, you know, because I'd be scared too. But if you know who it is, and you tell me, we can catch him, and he won't be able to hurt you.
What about Ben?
Well, the police won't want to talk to Ben anymore, and then you two can both be together. Do you want to tell me what happened?
It was a man with a white face. I was asleep and I heard someone arguing. And I got up, I went to the window.
You saw him?
Yeah, he looked up at me.
Hey, did you know him, Lise?
No.
You don't know him?
No.
She can't do it, Bill. You know, all she's retained is some kind of an impression. If you want something with more details, she's going to have to see him again.
Okay. If she did see him again, do you think she could recognise him?
Yes, I think it would help, yes.
Okay. Do you reckon she can handle a lineup?
Bill, what are you talking about? We lose the case at 5 a.m. We don't have time.
Hang on. Do you think she could handle a lineup?
Psychologically, this is haunting her, so yes, I think it would help her, yes.
Okay, thanks. All right, here's what we do. We'll use the interview room, get a whole bunch of blokes, look like they're from the RSL club. All right, dress them right, no shorts, no thongs, anything like that. When the shit hits the fan, I'm taking full responsibility.
Very smooth. That's really nice, Ben. That's really nice. Look like a model citizen about to turn 18 in 4 months. Now listen, with the magistrate, okay, I want you to be really cool, okay? Because he's going to try and test your reactions. And if you overreact, well, you won't win anything, okay? I want you to prove to him that you're an adult.
All right, cool.
And that you can look after your sister.
I'm Detective Sergeant Cook. This is Constable Hawley. We've taken over the case.
He's already been questioned.
Not by us.
Well, this is really bad timing, Detective, because Ben has to be in the children's court at 10 o'clock.
We can't help that.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't appear, it'll prejudice his case for custody of his sister.
It's our view he shouldn't be given custody of anyone at this stage of our investigation.
There's no way I'm done with you. No, listen, hey, listen, she's already got a problem with me, all right?
I was Ben's arresting officer 3 years ago.
So you got a bit of history. Who cares, all right? What I need you to do is be cool, okay? All right, I'll go before the magistrate and I'll try and begin to reschedule this hearing till later on this afternoon, yeah? All right? Because we're still within the 72 hours, Ben. We can do this, all right? All right, I won't be present at the interview till later on this afternoon.
I'm sure we can find a spare adult.
No, you won't. Jerry, you go with him, all right?
Sure.
You just be cool. What do you want?
Thank you.
Thank you. Jerry, make sure he says as little as possible till they get there, okay?
Can I stop them asking
Do
questions?
the best you can, okay?
Okay, Lisa. There are 8 men. Now, one might be the man you saw, but don't guess, okay? If you're not sure, don't guess. It's very serious. Now, you can see them, but they can't see you. So you're safe, okay?
Now, also, they'll be holding a number in front of them. So if you see the man that you thought you saw through the window that night, you tell me the number. Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Look, I didn't kill my own mother.
So you're saying you didn't wait for her, but you did leave the flat?
Don't lead him into
No,
this.
I didn't leave the flat.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't leave the flat and I wasn't waiting for her.
Right, but you did argue with her outside the building.
No, I didn't argue with her outside the
Now you're
building.
confusing him.
No, I didn't pick up a lever. Why won't you listen to me?
So you're saying that you didn't pick up the tie lever from the car?
No, I didn't pick it. Yes, that is what I'm trying
Okay,
to
you're
say.
confusing him now. I think we can stop.
Your mother came home from the club then.
Four.
Got a point to it for me? Thank you.
Thanks, Maxine.
Did you drink with Mrs. Paycheck at the club that night? Yes. And did you walk her home afterwards? Yes. Were you expecting sex? Yes. And what happened? Did she say no? And did that make you angry, didn't it? For the tape, please. Yes. Did it make you so angry that you took a tyre lever out of the car that was in the driveway? Yes. And what'd you do then? She was walking away. Hit her. meant to hurt her. She fell down. Did you keep on hitting her? I'd had a lot to drink. And you kept on hitting her, didn't you? I didn't mean to kill her. I saw the little girl look out, and I stopped. But it was too late. It was too late.
How'd it go?
You tell it, Ben, your news. We won.
Congratulations.
Interim custody.
Interim only.
We got what we wanted.
Congratulations, Ben, and good luck.
Thank you.
And we are going to be here to help you. Okay, listen, I've got to go, but if you need anything, Vince and Jerry will look after you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've really just got to get home.
I'll see you tomorrow, Max. Thanks for today.
No problems.
Outdoors are always open.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bill, I've been doing some thinking, and I am.
It's all right. I like what we've got. I don't care what anyone thinks.
I think we should just keep it on a professional basis.
Hello? Oh, hi.
I didn't think you'd be home yet. How are those kids?
They're okay. Sort of.
It's good.
Simone, look, if you've got enough stuff, can we do this another time?
When I'm out of the way, Rob.
It's not like that, Mum.
Well, what is it like, Simone? Because I don't know.
I'm not sure I know either. It just feels like it needs to be this way. For now, anyway.
You got your keys? You know you can come back anytime. There's no questions, no explanations, nothing anytime, okay? I love you, Simone.
Next week, a young idealist
But there is a legal process that you go through in this country for an application for immigration.
and a non-conformist cop.
Listen, get me the names of the guys he's working with and the chop shop.
Okay.
And I want to find the cars there.
Okay.
And then I'll drop the change.
It's a deal.
Okay, done.
Together, they take on a migration scam.
Well, just remember, I've got a couple of people in high places, you might want to just watch your butt.
Where the stakes are high
Jeremy!
and an experience could be fatal.